What's up, everybody? That's the Alex Leak and Friends NBA podcast. I'm your host, Alex Leak. We got Dustin on the show. What's up, Dustin?
Hey, thanks for having me.
And we got Josh on the show. What's up, Josh?
Let's go.
And this is going to be an NBA Rewatch episode. Game 7 of the 2000 Western Conference Finals. The Blazers at the Lakers. The Lakers were up 3-1 in this series, won both games in Portland, and then the Blazers have fought back to force a Game 7 in the Staples Center. Shaq and Kobe against Pippen and Rasheed. Josh, you're a Lakers fan. What's it like looking at this team? Is it bringing back memories?
Oh yeah, it's instantly taking me back to then being in church school. Because I remember this team. I forgot that AC Green was still on the team at this point, but everyone else I remember vividly. Freaking Glenn Rice and Ron Harper, Rick Fox, Derek Fisher, and of course a young Mamba and
Kobe.
Big Daddy Diesel in his prime.
It's basketball,
This is
Josh.
awesome. Freaking Shaq.
What do you think? Dustin, do you remember watching the 2000 Lakers, or is this kind of new to you as well?
I mean, it's not new. I did, watch a little bit of the Lakers because I liked seeing Shaq and Kobe alley-oop and dunking on everybody, and Kobe just, doing the fadeaways.
There's Phil.
But
Yeah.
my question for you is, how did Pippen end up on the Blazers?
So, Pippen, after the Bulls, went to the Rockets with Barkley and Olajuwon, and then that didn't work, and so he looked to hit that offseason, and he actually wanted to go to the Lakers, was his number one destination, so it could have been Kobe, Shaq, and Pippen, but he ended up signing with Portland, and is like the veteran leader with 6 rings. So he's trying to get Portland a championship. And he's got him a game away. I mean, Game 7, it could easily be Portland Pacers NBA Finals. So early 5-2 Lakers lead. You see Phil coaching the Lakers in his first year as a Lakers coach.
Yeah, the season before this, Pippen is still on the Rockets, and the Lakers beat him in the first round before getting swept by the Spurs.
Yep.
And then I believe the team was pretty much the same. We just got Phil Jackson as a coach.
That said Stoudemire. Is that Damon Stoudemire?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damon Stoudemire, he was pretty good back in his day. There's Steve Smith, former Michigan State Spartan, Atlanta Hawk. This Portland team had a lot of veterans. Detlef Shrimp is on this team.
Is this Shaq's first or second year on the Lakers?
Like third, or I want to say
Yeah,
third,
it's like-
98, 99, 2000, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I couldn't remember when he had got
Maybe
traded
97 even.
Could you imagine though if Kobe would have stayed where he got drafted instead of going to the Lakers? How different
Charlotte?
things would be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a what-if story.
That was
That would be
a
crazy.
done deal. I think the Hornets asked the Lakers who they wanted them to pick there, too. That was like an agreed upon trade, and the Lakers the whole time were like, yeah, it's Kobe.
Ron Harper.
Yeah, veteran Ron Harper.
Hell yeah.
Who ended up winning the MVP that year?
I believe Shaq.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is
2000. I can look that up real quick, but I believe Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq wins regular season MVP, finals MVP, and All-Star game MVP.
So I mean, is it basically safe to say that Shaq was on a little bit higher level than Kobe at this time?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, this time he is like
It's prime Shaq
Kobe's
right here.
very young. This is like Orlando Magic Shaq playing with like Shaq has found his prime at this point and is.
I'm
dominant.
asking you because I'm just trying to
That's
learn and stuff,
Kobe is damn good, though. You can see it. You can see the superstar potential, and at times he really does stuff that's amazing. Like, because that's the reason I'm watching these Lakers. I've started when Kobe was drafted that year, and I'm watching every year.
Well, this is cool. I actually get to see Pippen playing a game.
Oh yeah, and Pippen's damn good still. He can play that point forward role. He can defend at an elite level.
I wonder what Phil was thinking
Sure.
having to play his former, basically student that he coached.
Well, he knows him. It's like a mind game back and forth. Phil's making adjustments to Pippen, and they're talking a little bit back and forth during the series.
Wait, what year does Scotty retire?
I think he plays one more year, 2001, and then retires. Like 2000. No, I want to say Pippen retires like 2003. He played a year for the Bulls.
Yeah.
Again.
I remember he retired with the Bulls.
Yeah. An old Pippen was on the Bulls again.
Yeah. Kind of like how Jerry Rice signed like a one-day contract with the Niners before he retired.
Mm-hmm. But Pippen actually played like a year. 7'6" early on.
That dude right there is tiny.
Who? Damon Stoudemire?
Yeah.
They call him Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
There's AC Green.
I remember him.
Mid-range, can't get it to go. Pippen.
He can say he played with Magic and Kobe and Shaq.
Who's that tall white guy?
Avrida Sabonis.
Yeah.
The
Hall of
Blazers
Famer now.
starting center. Yeah, and
I heard he was supposed to be damn good.
yeah, he got hurt. I mean, he was in the conversation, same as Bill Walton. I mean, legendary skill. He can shoot the three. He can pass. He can do it all.
Yeah, he's like an OG of that, like a big man that can pass and.
It's crazy the talent that Portland has always had throughout the years. I mean, just imagine if Greg Oden never was injury prone. He was supposed to be the next Shaquille O'Neal.
There's young Kobe knocking it down. Brandon Roy is a big one.
For sure, and they've been close. They've been to the finals. They've been in the conference finals a bunch of times.
I mean, if Portland drafted Durant instead.
Or Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
They could have had all those players.
Good luck. See, there's a long two. Oh, a little short. But he can hit that. He's been hitting that all series.
He's tall, man.
He has like 7'3", 270, I
He
believe.
made Shaq look little.
So he can actually defend Shaq somewhat, just his size alone. Good play by Pippen or Rashid. Oh, that sucks. Lost on the
That's
way
a
up.
young Rashid.
Yeah, but they go to him a lot in the paint and the post. Like, he's at least the number 2 option, if not the number 1 option on this team.
Why did Portland give him up to go to Detroit?
Right
Yeah.
now.
What?
Why did Portland give him to Detroit?
I don't think it was even Portland. He had some, technical foul issues, stuff like that, some off the court stuff.
Is that D-Fish?
Yeah, he got bounced on a little bit. No, that's Ron Harper right there.
Oh, okay. Kobe with that famous little
Fade away. Spin move, fade away.
Look at that.
Shaq dominating.
man.
41, 31.
Wait till the finals. You see him really turn it up. But yeah, Sabonis is doing a little bit of work on him.
I remember seeing Shaq breaking backboards, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You change the way that backboards are made.
To me, the games that I did watch Shaq in, he's the most unstoppable player I've ever seen next to Giannis. Giannis is just unbelievable too.
I had people on Twitter last week telling me that Prime Shaq is overrated. And that,
Okay.
the all-time, players from the past would shut him down. Moses Malone would shut him down. I'm talking Prime
he's
Shaq,
so dominant.
2000 to 2003 Shaq. I don't think anyone's stopping him.
I did see Rodman give him a battle though.
Yeah, but that wasn't even, that was 96, 97 Shaq.
That was Shaq learning.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone can stop Prime Shaq. And Ben Wallace got him in 2004.
Shaq was a passer?
Shaq could pass for sure, yeah. He had good vision for a center.
Yeah, this team under peak was usually like leading the league in assists and stuff. We played very well together. Phil Jackson was big
triangle
on
offense, yeah.
having a whole roster of guys with a high basketball IQ.
Mm-hmm. Veterans and guys that just he could trust. That's why Derek Fisher.
Make good decisions.
Derek Fisher carved out a hell of a career by just being a guy that you could trust.
For sure.
And just a good
Fisher had his moments where he was damn good, though.
He did. That's what I'm saying.
Every team he was on, he made.
I wouldn't say he's the most skilled by any means, but it just high IQ, great effort.
Dude, I remember when Charles Barkley was in the post, like backing somebody down, and twice in the same game, Derek Fisher snuck in there and got the steal, and Charles Barkley fouled him.
Mm-hmm. Good D by Pippen.
So you knew that he's hit clutch shots in the finals.
Trying to get the charge.
Look at Pippen, old and still playing D.
Uh-huh. Back then, everyone played D.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had to.
Look at that baby Devin George.
Yeah. Shout out Ron Harper. He's a good follow on Twitter.
His son is damn good, too.
Yeah.
You think Pippen's son and Shaq's son will be good?
Maybe. I don't know much about Pippen's son, but I know Sharif O'Neal can like windmill dunk and shit. He's pretty talented.
That's cool. I would like to get baked with Phil Jackson.
Ron Harper Jr. got drafted by the Raptors, or undrafted rookie.
Wow. That is,
Shaq sending bodies at him. Good D though. Let's go Pippen. On the break. This is game 7 too. Pull up. Got it.
where would you rate Shaq as in like unstoppable?
Right there with anybody. I mean Shaq, Wilt,
You got to put Giannis up there, right?
MJ. Not yet. Oh, you do it 1 year and suddenly you're.
I think Giannis can be up there.
Yeah.
It's like if he decides, he's one that whenever he decides to go to the basket, they can't stop him. But then when he wants to like shoot threes, it's he's stopping himself.
What I'd like to see from Giannis, I'd like to see him pull a Shaq or a MJ. Three championships in a row, 3 Finals MVPs.
I think
do
Shaq,
it once.
Will, and Kareem, because freaking the sky hook.
You realize
and Shaq's
not everybody
dominance,
can do that, right?
and,
Yeah, that's the fucking bar. That's what I'm saying.
man, they're above everyone, and like
These people want to talk.
if you need 2 points,
Yeah.
LeBron
how you
didn't even do it.
gonna stop them?
Well, what does that say?
LeBron's another one like Giannis. Every time he goes to the basket, he usually can dunk or get a layup, but he'll be like, I'm gonna shoot a fadeaway 3.
That's what people don't
I'm
understand.
gonna pass to this guy.
The mental's so important. I mean, there's guys with all the talent in the world that can't get it together. Imagine, Josh, you remember how good of a dunker Tyrese Thomas was?
Yeah.
Imagine if Tyrese Thomas was like Sean Kemp or like some great power forward mentality, Charles Barkley mentality, and develops his skill set. Tyrese Thomas could be an all-time great, but for whatever reason, it doesn't all click. This talent's there.
It's so crazy, like watching the game on the game on 2K, because it's like it like removes all the mental stuff, and then it's like like Anthony Davis is like OP on the game because he should be.
There was all kinds of names like that.
And
it was like Jerome James and like Kelvin Cato. And
You remember when we did that rewatch
Yes.
the other day, Alex?
that was Robert Horry dunking like that. People don't remember. They think he's just a 3-point shooter.
I just watched Robert Horry the other day.
Yeah.
But when you were telling me like they're doing the same thing in this game, is like the inside is so hard to score on
Yeah.
because they got like they're bringing in 4 guys on Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to.
Teams used to throw like bodies at Shaq, or you would see like players that you didn't usually see playing in a game, but they were like, "Here, you go out there and eat up 6 fouls."
That's the thing.
And
So
throw someone else at them.
last week, someone said it's disappointing. Like, yeah, because I showed him the 2000 Shaq numbers in the finals that are so dominant, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Too bad it was only against like Rick Smits and Dale Davis." And I'm like, really? If you watch that series, if you sit down, it's not against 1 or 2 defenders. It's against the whole fucking team.
Yeah, and it was the same team that won the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
And we tried
And
to downplay.
It's not
that
just
kind of
Smits
stuff.
and Davis. There's Austin
Reggie
Crozier.
Miller,
There's
Mark Jackson,
It's loaded.
Larry
Well-
Bird is coaching.
Mm-hmm.
People say the same thing about Jordan. They say Jordan had the easiest path out of any superstar to win a championship.
But that's just people that don't know and that haven't watched.
It's ignorance.
Yeah.
When people
Well,
say that, I'm like,
It's actually
yeah,
more
obviously don't
LeBron
know.
fans, but I'm just gonna be
Well,
real with you.
I don't mind if you watch film, if you watch the games, but people have an agenda with their narratives. They like, so this is why we sit down right here, we watch the game, and we talk about it.
So
There's
people
no-
talk about so many players that are like great Hall of Fame legends that don't have a championship because
Mm-hmm.
they played in the same era as Michael Jordan.
Well, Alex
But
was
that
just,
doesn't make them plumbers and janitors.
he was just explaining to me when we did our last rewatch that like the Houston Rockets and who was it?
Knicks?
The Knicks were breathing a sigh of relief because Jordan had retired and it was something different for once.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as Jordan came back, he went back to the same old thing.
Yeah.
You see, Brian Grant's already in foul trouble because he's trying to guard Shaq.
Yeah. It's a nightmare.
Did Shaq just make a free throw?
Bro, last game that I watched, Shaq made 14 consecutive.
He was known for not being very good at free throws, but people forget that in the playoffs or when it is matter, if he needs to make free throws, like in a clutch situation, I've seen him make both his free throws.
Watch I believe it's game 4 or game 5, and Shaq makes 14 consecutive free throws in this series.
Damn.
Yeah. The narratives are ridiculous. They're too much.
And he can do that because people just look at his like regular season stuff. For there, it said he was like, really bad in the first quarter from the line.
Because it's like, I mean, yeah, it's
But
easy
I
to
would be
say.
like, just make one to tie it. Just
It's
make
easy
one
to
to
say
tie it. Oh, he made both.
Shaq was a terrible free throw shooter, but you can also be like, well, there was times when he actually made some free throws. That's where watching the games comes in handy.
Down 8 early.
Portland's up 8. Derek Fisher kicks out. Kobe. Ooh, air ball. Early in his career, he had a little problem with that. Some of the air ball, some of the threes. But he didn't get scared after that. It's not
That
like
Kobe
he stopped
was
shooting.
just like Tehran.
He don't stop shooting after that. That's the biggest thing that I respect about Kobe in his game is like he had big ass balls.
Wasn't his
yeah.
very first shot ever an air ball?
Probably, but it didn't matter. 5 championships, 2 finals MVPs.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Or his
A killer.
first attempt at a buzzer beater was an air ball, I believe. Look at Jermaine O'Neal. He's
You
only
see that little
he's
kid? Isn't that Mike Dunleavy?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's because Yeah, I think that's Mike Dunleavy's senior coaching too.
Wonder if Jermaine O'Neal at this point
Yeah.
in his career is thinking if any fans get out of line,
Mhm.
I'm gonna run
And
across
Kobe's
the
only
floor
got 2
and
points.
punch somebody.
It's all right.
It's the first quarter.
Yeah, it's pretty early. Going to the line now.
Yeah, Kobe gets to the point where he can score 10 and a quarter easily.
He's already. I mean, he can do it now.
Yeah, that like speaks even more to the dominance of Shaq that Kobe is like really good. If you look at any of the playoff numbers or finals numbers, like Kobe could have won Finals MVP early and stuff. But yeah, Shaq was so good.
Yeah. Phil Jackson.
Like Shaq would have like 37 and
No, it's crazy that
Kobe
Shaq
would have like 29.
won all 3 Finals MVPs with Kobe playing at such an elite level. Because you look at the stats, Kobe's right there.
Yeah, and Kobe was guarding like the best player on the other team usually.
Yeah. And it's something that people try to take away from is like, oh, but Shaq was the best player on those. Like Shaq won all the Finals MVPs. It's like sure, but Kobe was great as well.
Yeah, so they're a great team.
And I think people look at Shaq, the young kids look at Shaq and Kobe, and some people try to equate that to say like Pippen was just as dominant as Kobe was. It's like Pippen was not that number 2 the way Kobe and Shaq were.
If they would have stayed together, they could have won even more.
At least 5 together,
It's
if
like
not
when
6.
people said that they wouldn't win separately, I said that.
Well, the thing is,
they
Shaq
both can win without, but if they stayed together, they
Shaq kind of slowed
run
down
the place.
soon after that. Like he started to.
So what
In
caused
Miami.
the animosity between them two?
There's only one ball, and they're both superstars. As Kobe came into his own and became the ultimate superstar, and they're both alphas. So Kobe wanted the ball. Kobe wanted to take the last shot. He didn't want to have to pass it to Shaq. And so that's what Phil literally had to bring, and Shaq had an ego too. Phil literally had to bring Kobe in and say, look, like, I think this is when Kobe went on those consecutive 40-point games. He was on like a roll. And Phil's like, look, we're losing Shaq. Like, Shaq's losing it mentally. He's checking out. He's like, you gotta start taking less shots. We gotta feed Shaq again. And Kobe's like, for real? Like, I'm averaging like 40 in like 5 straight games or something.
Yes.
And Phil's like, we gotta do what we gotta do. We're losing Shaq. And that was a nice reverse right there. So that shows like Kobe changed his game and allowed that to happen so they could three-peat and even to try to win a 4th. But after a while, it got old. And when you're not winning covers up all drama, you know what I mean?
So they three-peated?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2000, 2001, 2002.
And then we're in the
And
finals in 04.
Yeah.
What happened in 03? Did they lose to the Spurs?
Yeah.
I want to see that series, see what happened. It's been a minute. I remember watching it when I was little, but I like to refresh myself.
There for a while, it was Lakers played the Spurs like every playoffs, and it was either if the Spurs won, they won the title, or if the Lakers won, then.
What was your favorite
They won
series,
the
Josh,
title.
ever?
Ever? Probably the Lakers Celtics 2010 finals, the 7 games. I love that. But this is a really good one.
Good
Like
luck.
those 7 games,
Oh.
and the Lakers Kings series from
7 games, is that
2002.
conference finals?
Yeah, because that was when the Western Conference Finals was
Those were some
way better
great
than the finals
series,
because
man.
we swept the Nets in the finals.
Remember like Kings Mavs?
But like that went to overtime in Game 7 in Arco.
Suns, Mavs, like all these series in the West are so just like heated.
I remember when Kings Mavs were. One of them had like 80 points at halftime. They were like setting records for combined
Rashid.
points. And
Who was on that
Garmy.
Kings team?
Like Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, Pedro Stojakovic.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hedo Turkoglu.
Rashid got a post game.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I've always known him as just a dunker and a blocker.
Now he can shoot the 3. Got post game, fade away.
I loved watching him in Detroit, man. It was fun.
Mm-hmm. Kick out, good look.
You know, Wallace
Boom.
and Brown, the law firm.
They're not letting Shaq do anything.
They've been throwing bodies at him the whole series. It's good that Kobe's stepping up, knocking down the open shot there. Pippen, good D on Pippen. Detlef, boom. And you know that guys from that era can't shoot, right?
That looked like a nothing but net.
Oh, Detlef Shrimp? Wasn't he on the Sonics team that everyone says was trash? Wasn't he like the third or fourth option on that team?
Yeah, but you don't have to call him a shrimp.
Shrimp. Shrimp. You tell me how to say it. SHREMPF.
I have that Kobe jersey.
No.
The gold number 8. I also have a purple one. Look how small the basketball looks in Shaq's hand.
I'm surprised LeBron didn't try to wear number 34 when he joined the Lakers. Like, oh, that number isn't taken, is it? Or 32. No great players ever won this.
Yeah. I always wonder if there's ever been like a foreign player that didn't get to watch much NBA. It was like I got drafted by the Chicago Bulls and I wanted to wear 23 and they laughed at me.
Uh-oh, here comes Glenn Rice, another guy that couldn't shoot the 3, right?
And Glenn Rice was decent.
He was damn good.
He was actually on the cover of a video game.
He was a star.
Back in the day.
Star on the Hornets.
Like maybe Super Nintendo.
I need to look up Glenn Rice's career. He had a hell of a career.
One of the series I like with the Lakers was, I think it's a following year. Isn't it against the 76ers in the finals?
Yeah, 2001.
I love seeing AI and Kobe go at it, dude.
It was a 5-game series. That's when he steps over Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, but everyone knew he was never going to turn out to be anybody.
That was Allen Iverson was the regular season MVP that year. Dikembe Mutombo was the defensive player of the year. Larry Brown was the coach of the year. And then was it like Bobby Jackson or whoever was the sixth man was the sixth man of the year.
Yeah, I think it was Bobby Jackson.
And the Lakers beat him in 5.
AI is going to go down as one of the greatest without a championship.
Yeah.
For sure, he already is there.
Oh, Rick Fox got stripped by Bonzi Wells.
Oh, Rick Fox, he played a while.
There's Detlef, fade away. Oh, I think they called something.
Oh, yeah. I remember traded Eddie Jones for Glenn Rice. And I didn't like it at first because I like Eddie Jones, but Glenn Rice was decent too.
Mm-hmm.
What other team did Detlef play on?
Sonics.
I'm trying to
Pacers.
I'm trying to remember in my head where I've seen him play on.
See Bonzi.
Maybe it was the Sonics.
Yeah, that's his most famous. Oh, there's a C in there too. SCHREMPF. He played Dallas, Pacers, Sonics, Portland. He started his career in 1985 and played until 2001.
It's a long career.
Averaged 19 points per game in 93 and 95. And 99. Jesus. Right? No, 15. So 2 years.
And Kobe poking the ball out. Tenacious with the D.
A lot of them so-called plumbers and janitors sure are in the Hall of Fame.
And a lot of them that aren't in the Hall of Fame are great,
It's
too.
crazy looking at this Blazers team.
They're deep.
Yeah. So many good players on their squad right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say Scotty is the best player on that Blazers team?
He's the most accomplished, so he's the leader. He's the identity of that team. And then you got Sabonis, who's been around a while. Steve Smith.
He's got 6 rings.
And then Rashid's kind of the young up-and-comer that they're trying to make. He's got the talent.
Josh, when did you know that Kobe was going to be something special? Being a Lakers fan.
almost right away, or even before. I remember reading about him in Sports Illustrated for Kids magazine, like in elementary school, reading about this kid going to the NBA straight from high school, and at that point, I think only Kevin Garnett had done that. That I knew of, and I was like, wow, this guy must be like really good, and he took Brandy to his prom. I don't know how that happened. But
Son of a former NBA player, so he had a lot of hype around him.
Nelly Bean Bryant.
Was his dad pretty good?
Yeah, and his dad is like a multi-time slam ball champion as a coach.
Derek Fisher. Oh, just short.
In the olden days, Fish is hitting that.
Well, this is a young old. Derek Fisher. Yeah. He doesn't play a whole lot of minutes in this game.
Rashid, there's for 3. Boom.
But like, probably if you keep watching these, you'll see like Derek Fisher throw up in front of you.
This game helps me understand watching this game just how versatile and scary Rashid was.
Yeah, very.
For sure.
Like, I know Rashid only by Rashid in Detroit.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of
he was still good
video on YouTube. His whole career's on YouTube, pretty much.
Yeah. And he was a shit talker.
Yeah. They call this offensive. Boom. Knocking Sabonis over. I've said this. I said Shaq's one of the hardest players to officiate in NBA history because he's so big that he'll like run people, bull people over, and they won't call a foul because they're just basing on how it looks. And then people will absolutely hack the shit out of Shaq, and they won't call a foul, or they'll call it a common foul. And it's kudos and credit to Shaq. Very rarely do you see Shaq lose his temper. He was very patient. Imagine if Shaq did, he would mess some people up. So it's like he's just super hard to officiate. There's always, every single jump hook like that, there's a hand in the hip pushing him away. Like there's always some contact. Meanwhile, a point guard comes down there, flops like a fish, and gets a no contact call. Yeah.
Lakers about a Game 7.
Rashid.
Winner goes to the finals.
Good D. Ori.
Lakers are down by 8.
Yeah. Down to Shaq. But it's been a tough series, and Portland's got momentum. They're trying to win 3 in a row.
Shaq's heating up right now.
Yeah.
Something you don't want to...
He's been eating against Brian Grant, because Grant's smaller. And so Shaq's just been tearing him up, but... It's good to see his confidence against Sabonis right now. It's like, I don't care who's defending me, I'm going off. And he's got his confidence is sky high right now in his career.
It's like, well, that too, for anyone that talks about who he played against on the Pacers and that. Well, the very next year he's playing against the Defensive Player of the Year and a Hall of Famer in Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah.
And wins Finals MVP.
Yeah. Oh, but he never faced anybody.
Yeah. It's funny how people these days say stuff
without
like checking it out first.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long to just be like, before I say this, did this happen? Or
I learned on Twitter because if you say stuff and it's not true, you'll get roasted. So you better be right.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should. It's a 3-point game.
You'll get called out quick.
35. 4.5 minutes till halftime.
But it's mostly the bronze sexuals that are saying inaccuracies.
Bronze-sexuals is a crazy term.
Nowadays, Jim Sullivan and these guys on Twitter, Dime Dropper, they call them, instead of bronze-sexuals, he calls them Gen Z cucks.
Oh, man.
Kobe, that's Kobe. He don't give a fuck about the defense. He's gonna go 1-on-3.
He should have passed that.
Yeah, it gets him in trouble sometimes, but he's still young and learning. And you want to see the aggressiveness in a big-ass game like this. Pippen. Good D by Brian Shaw, I believe that is. Good D again, they call it foul.
That's crazy too, looking back and seeing like Kobe was this good when he was this young, but he had not even hit his prime yet.
I mean, his ceiling was so high, like he might not have even reached his ceiling. Like Kobe's ceiling, and that's not even a knock, because the Hall of Fame career, probably top 5 all time.
Was his ceiling Michael Jordan like?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, they said he was going to be the next Michael Jordan, and that was...
His talent, his potential might have been even better. Like his skill set, but he was a worker.
It bothers me so bad. Why do people put LeBron over Kobe, though?
Because they look at his longevity and career totals and want to run with that. And it's like, you know, anybody that's a fan of somebody, they want to put them above. They want to put them
But
at the
Kobe
top.
had the mindset of a champion.
Absolutely. Well, so a lot of people say that the mindset, the mental, isn't real. It doesn't matter.
And where could he have gotten that from?
They
Said
say
he watched Michael Jordan very closely. He was coached by Phil Jackson. He
So,
played with Shaq.
it's a difference of preference. Some people like the biggest, strongest, fastest, like LeBron is like built to be the GOAT, you know, intangibles. Like the same people that like Megatron, right? And then other people like players that are very talented, but maybe not the most talented, but they have the mental toughness and the work ethic to reach their maximum better than anyone. That's why those people like Jordan, Kobe, Jerry Rice, John Stockton, guys like that, who aren't, you know...
Shrimp looked pretty good. He was just taking Shaq to the post.
Shrimp is very good, has always been solid. He's got
This
a lot
is
of
back
moves.
when players scored in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a priority.
Last game I watched, Phil said, he's like, look, I'm this close to saying the entire fourth quarter, get to the paint, attack the rim. He's like, we're not shooting an outside shot the rest of this quarter. Shaq, can't stop me, getting shoved. Good pass.
Nice.
A very underrated passer.
For sure.
Bill Walton used to talk about it a lot, but these kids nowadays didn't listen to what Bill Walton had to say.
Yeah, most people aren't fans of Bill Walton.
I love Bill Walton.
I do
like
too.
Bill Walton.
I love watching his Pac-12 when he's on commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I like him.
Well,
too,
back
his
in the day like
commentary.
this, he was calling the NBA Finals.
I remember when, he would say,
Floater.
throw it down.
Throw it down, big
Like someone
fella.
would miss a layup, and they're like, you gotta throw that down.
Hit that over Pippen. Kobe, one thing you can say about Kobe, zero fear.
Now this is freaking cool. I got to watch Kobe and Pippen, go at each other.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that before. I want to watch a game sometime where it's Jordan and Kobe.
Mm-hmm. We will.
And I bet you Kobe didn't have fear just because it was Jordan either.
No, they were more friendly. They were talking back and forth, having fun out there. Like Jordan liked Kobe. He saw a little bit of himself in Kobe.
They guarded each other in the All-Star game.
Yep.
When we played.
Like fake punching each other,
Yeah,
like joking around and stuff, and
Yeah.
talking
Even,
shit.
when Jordan was on the Wizards too, because he made the All-Star game
No.
and they played against each other.
Twitter tells me that Jordan wasn't any good on the
So
Wizards.
did you?
I think he was the best player on the Wizards.
Oh,
Or
Josh.
who else? Would it be Jerry Stackhouse or Rip Hamilton?
Jerry Sloan.
But I know Michael Jordan was still averaging like 20-some points a game on the Wizards and playing his ass off trying to get them in the playoffs.
Being a longtime Laker fan, do you like Kobe better when he was 24 or when he was 8?
Oh,
I don't care either way. I was happy that they retired both numbers because I was like,
Both
I don't
deserve
know
it.
where you go because he won 3 with number 8 and 2 as number 2 and MVP as number 24. And
He changed his game,
He
too.
did a lot with both numbers.
24. He became he changed his game Post
same
Shaq.
with like 8, you think of like the Kobe Fro. And 24, you think of the shaved head.
Dang.
Becoming the Black
You
Mamba.
guys are right. Shaq's over here making free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knows it's important. Game 7 of the conference
Who
finals.
gives a shit if you shoot 50% from the line in the regular season? Do you make them in Game 7 of the conference finals? That's all I care about. Regular season, let's just get to the dance. If you can give me a three-peat, you're pretty good.
Yeah, there were times that Rodman made him in the playoffs.
When it counted, yeah.
Where it was like sometimes when you do the like hack a whoever, hack a Shaq, hack a Wallace or Dwight Howard, sometimes you give that person who's not very good at shooting free throws. If you make them shoot like 20 free throws in the game, they're going to make some because they're getting practice.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Detlef.
I no longer do that. Dang. What's his face was even at these games?
Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
Yeah, always. He was there back when Magic Johnson and them were playing.
Oh, come on, Kobe, shoot that. I wanted to see him be nasty with it.
You don't want to use that, Alex? How's it looking, Josh? Are you
Jack's been
nervous?
there for it all. I wish he was on the game.
Are you nervous Portland's going to steal this one?
I think on the game, Jack Nicholson should be at Lakers games and Spike Lee at Knicks games and.
Did you watch this game?
That one guy. Not live. It was back when I was a kid. It was more like I had to like read about stuff on the internet as long as no one was on the phone. But I've watched this is the first time I'm going back and like watching like the whole game, but I've seen like highlights and stuff of it. Like I've seen like what happens in the fourth quarter a lot.
This Portland team is hanging with a pretty good Lakers team.
Uh-huh.
But Portland just don't look that talented to me.
Game 7. They're one win away from going to the NBA Finals.
What makes you say
And they're up
that?
by 3.
Damon Stoudemire, you've seen him hit some shots. Detlef Shrimp, you were just talking about him. Rashid, how he's got a better game than you remember. Scotty,
Yeah.
who's one of the
Famer,
best
Arvidas
defenders,
Sabonis.
perimeter defenders.
What would this have looked
Young
like
Jermaine
if
O'Neal.
Scotty would have won a chip with Portland? All that he needed Jordan talk would have been done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you win on your own. He had that opportunity in '94 as well.
Well, they said the same thing about Shaq and Kobe when they split up, and then Shaq won with the Heat, and Kobe won 2 more with the Lakers, so they both won without each other.
Yeah, but Kobe had Gasol.
Yeah, Shaq had D-Wade.
Yeah.
Nobody wins just by themselves. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the Bucks had Oscar Robertson.
Yeah, but
Magic had Kareem.
what if you get to
most
the
of time.
finals by yourself? Does that make you the GOAT?
Makes you good,
Oh.
but I don't know about the GOAT.
What if you say that it makes you feel like
If
you're the
you're
GOAT?
referring to LeBron pretty much single-handedly beating the Pistons, but he wasn't able to do it against the Spurs.
But no one talks about Boobie Gibson Game 6.
It's because you're not supposed to say that. You said, breasts.
No, Boobie Gibson was awesome. He had like 29 in Game 6, a bunch of threes. LeBron was not the guy in that game. Alright, second half. Time to put your seatbelts on.
So that arena's never. I thought it was always a Staples Center until just like last year.
It changed, wasn't it? It was in Inglewood. What was it called then?
Said something
I
Forum
can't
right
remember
now.
right
Yeah,
now.
the Forum.
Yeah, the Forum, because it's like that, like on winning time.
Yeah, and then they go to the Staples Center. Now it's the Crypto.com, which is still a Staples Center.
Yeah, I still call it the Staples Center on accident all the time. Because it's on my bucket list of places to go. I want to get a picture with the Magic Johnson statue and Kareem and
Rashid,
Shaq.
get off of me, he says.
They need to put up a Kobe statue there as well.
Rasheed's playing pretty well in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Whole series.
he's like the man right now.
Kobe.
For Portland. It's him and Scotty.
They got Shaq out to there. Good D. Good board. Sheed. Watching. AC Green. That ref had enough.
He's like, get out of my face. I was in a Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
So good.
Oh, she's getting attitude. I remember, I think, was he on the Pistons when he did the whole, like, both teams played hard, it was a good game, he answered every question with that, and then got fined?
I think so. Could have been in Portland too, though. I don't know. Kobe. Not that talented.
Man, Shaq just be. He grabbed boards over everybody damn near.
Mm-hmm. Well, you saw those rebound numbers for the next series.
Yeah, I seen that thing that you posted, bro. He had 27 rebounds in one game.
24, I think. And then he had 22 or 21.
I thought one of
Yeah.
them said 25.
I think 24 was the most, but
I
it
think
was
24 was the high.
yeah, but
But he
like
averaged, like,
17 or 18.
But that's insane,
yeah,
though, dude.
really high, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, 38 points, it was his average.
Damn, so he was a walking double-double.
38 and 17. He was like,
Yeah.
that's damn near 40 and 20.
I like that camera view.
Back then they had a lot of cool stuff. They had like the refs were mic'd, so they'll show like back and forth between the player and the ref.
Yeah.
Posted a couple of clips of that on Twitter.
There's
There's
got 13 points right now. Have to shoot another free throw.
well, I posted a clip of Kobe, what he was doing in the round one of these playoffs against the Kings.
14.
And I said, here's Kobe at age 21 doing shit that no one's doing in today's NBA right now. And that just goes to show you his potential. I can show you the clip. Like, he does that whole, remember when Vic split the defense and the two defenders ran into each other?
Yeah, against the Vikings.
Yeah.
Overtime.
Kobe does that against the Kings and has Jason Williams and another guy run into each other, and then he buries a three.
Yeah.
And he does two back-to-back crossovers.
Didn't Aaron Rodgers do
Well-
that to Urlacher and Briggs also?
I don't remember that. I don't know what you're.
When
I
people
don't
talk
recall.
to me about ghosts and stuff, I bring Kobe up because that's who I grew up watching. That is my GOAT in my era.
Yeah.
Was Kobe
Well,
Bryant.
you can compare him to the greatest of all time, and he's right there.
It kills me when people have him as number 8 on their list. Like, dude.
Well, it's tough because there's a lot of damn good players. I mean, who do you rank higher, Kobe or Bird? That's tough.
Kobe.
Well, it's tough because Bird was fucking amazing too.
Yeah. I
It
think
really
Yeah,
is.
but Bird didn't have that killer mentality, dude.
Disagree 100%.
Bird was
Bird might have had
won
the
the
most.
MVP 3 years in a row and won championships, and like he was good. Like when they beat the bad boy Pistons, was there, remember there was like that clutch, he had like a steal off of inbounds, and
Shaq just
Yeah,
went
he was
flying
good.
into the stands.
That's a big boy coming on, jumping on somebody.
Look at this.
what I always say, like in my opinion, Jordan is the GOAT, but Kobe's my all-time favorite player.
You don't even see that anymore. People flying for balls.
And I think him and Magic are tied for.
You still
Yeah,
see
well,
it some, but it was funny seeing a 7'1", 330 Shaq do it. Rodman would do it all the time.
I don't know what I would do because I would be scared if he was coming at me, but also would be like, oh, I'm going to be on TV with Shaq, but I hope he doesn't squash
Josh
me.
is just like ready to hug him and then just destroy him. 8
Yeah.
turnovers each.
I would definitely be like those fans in Miami that were like caught. Dwayne Wade, but it'd be
Harper.
hard to catch Shaq.
This
Good
is
bucket, Ron
a
Harper.
hot take of mine, but if I needed a win and I needed a shot to win, I'm giving Kobe the ball over Bird in a heartbeat without even thinking about it.
I would say think about it.
I would, but
Bird is
a solid
I think
choice also.
you both shots are made.
Bird was good, but in the couple rewatches that we watched, he didn't
Bird
play
is
very
making
well.
like clutch
Well, no need
threes
to
before
make
it was
your
popular.
entire judgment on Bird off of one game. No, he played in a ton of games. You
He
can't
won-
just look at
won
one
4
game.
championships?
Yeah, 3.
3.
And played against the. You got to think about the Shaq or not the Shaq, the Magic worthy Kareem Lakers with Pat Riley as head coach.
Oh yeah, I don't take that away from him at all.
Yeah, 3 MVPs in a row. A three-peat of MVPs. And that doesn't get done a lot. Like the people that have gone back to back is a short list of Hall of Famers.
How many have won 3 MVPs in a row?
Jokic might do
Only
it.
like I looked it up that one time. It was like just like Larry Bird and like somebody OG like Bill
Jordan.
Russell or Wilt Chamberlain.
Probably Bill Russell. I was like George Mikan, but I don't know about that.
I don't think Jordan won 3 in a row, but
No,
he
he
won like
didn't.
5 total.
Yeah.
Because like Barkley had one in there and Karl
Malone.
Malone.
But those 10 scoring titles are insane. That's nuts, dude.
For sure.
To lead the league in scoring 10 years in a row.
Yeah.
And be like all NBA first defense or all defense team.
Did he win all the freaking awards in 1 year but the 6-man or something?
I think so at one point because he got
Well,
defensive player of the year one time.
We talked about this last one in '94. Hakeem is still the only player ever to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP all in the same year.
Okay, yeah. You did tell me that. I'm sorry.
But Hakeem joined Jordan. Jordan and Hakeem, I believe, were the only two to win MVP and DPOY in the same year. So it's crazy that Hakeem has one up on that. Like 94, that's why when you talk about peaks, you put 94 Hakeem up there with anybody all time. Like for real. Like you might not believe Hakeem's total career is top 5 all time, but that 1994 season, as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then for the Knicks to go 7 games with him, that's an accomplishment right there. Like, that Rockets team was special, and they were ahead of their time because they were a 3-point shooting team.
Glenn Rice is pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Got an and one. Oh yeah. He was a super confident too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I liked him because he
Look
was
at that
good,
move.
but then at one
Strong
point he
take.
got to where
Like
like
through the contact.
he wanted the ball more, and I was like, well, we have Shaq and Kobe, so it's gonna be hard.
But don't you want that? You want a team of guys that are like, give me the damn ball?
Yeah, as long as they know when to pass it too, which they do, which
With
is
like
good.
that confidence.
I don't know, man,
Basketball
because
IQ.
I think the guys who say give me the damn ball are going to eventually get mad when they don't get it.
No, it depends how you work it. I believe Steph and Clay are both the type of guys that say, give me the damn ball. They're that shooter mindset. They want the ball.
I think Clay takes the back seat to Curry.
But he wants it.
Sure.
And he might even get a little upset if he doesn't get it enough.
Yeah. I think if
He definitely
Curry's
takes the
hurt,
back seat.
or if they do, like, if Curry's doubled, go
But
to Clay,
Curry's
he
earned
will
it
be
too,
ready.
and Curry would get mad if he wasn't getting enough shots. Oh,
Ugh.
see, Rasheed, man, he could do it, and he plays with emotion. It led to him getting a lot of technicals and getting in trouble, but
Yeah.
when directed when directed to the game, he could
Didn't he
do it.
retire with the most T's all time?
Probably. Him and Rodman were competing.
Yeah. I don't know the stats on Like ejections.
I'm getting a Rasheed Wallace Ball Don't Lie shirt. You heard him say that, right?
Yeah.
He'd like scream that. Like, so everyone can hear. He's like, Ball Don't Lie. Make your free throws. How hard do you think it'd be to shoot a free throw with all those things clapping behind?
I mean,
And the noise.
it depends on if you were looking at him or not.
Have you shot a shot on a court like that? On an NBA court?
No.
They say it's like, usually you're in a gym, so there's a wall somewhat nearby, but it's so open space. So it feels like there's just a hoop out of nowhere. So it's almost hard to gauge it. But these guys are out there so much and shooting so much that they get used to it. But like if it's your first time shooting,
Makes sense.
yeah.
Ugh.
You see that guy, that Klay Thompson imposter?
Yeah.
That went out and took shots.
He said
Oh,
it was
yeah.
worth it being banned for the rest of his life.
Just from Golden
Yeah.
State though. He can still go to other games, I think.
But that's his favorite team. That'd be
Well,
like if I lived
he
in
knew the
LA
risk. I mean, you gotta be thinking
and got
like,
myself banned from Lakers games.
He did that for clout, though.
yeah. Do you think he's actually gonna go do that and think he can get away with it? It was pretty funny though.
I think it's funny.
Look
but
at that. Rice
the-
putting in work. So, who's that Smith guy?
Steve Smith, former Michigan State Spartan, pretty damn good shooting guard.
Yeah, he ain't
Yeah,
bad.
he was
He's a good defender. He could shoot the three. He had post game. Good passer. I would want him on any team.
He was on a few teams.
AC Green looks like he damn near old.
He's a veteran. It was probably like his
Well, yeah, he was winning championships in the 80s.
probably his 16th year in the league right now. Yeah. I think. What did he win all four?
I don't know about all four, but I know he was. He played
Oh, you like the score,
with
Dustin?
Magic Johnson.
51-52?
Yeah, in the third.
Yeah,
I
that's...
love it. That's my comfort zone right there.
That's... Well, you were saying that the other day.
Give me this basketball back, man.
Yeah,
It's a defensive game.
Ooh, Steve Smith.
yeah.
Right on
Smith
cue.
getting in a three.
Now he's talking.
Holy cow, it's that late in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember when the Lakers beat the Rockets in a playoff game one time, and the final score was 71-72.
Good D. Good board, Sabonis. See, that was good effort. Since Sabonis being like 7'3", just have your hand up, push him away from the basket. Excellent defense. And he got the rebound. Good take, Steve. Let's go.
That's 3 straight.
Yep. Phil's like, all right, we gotta take a timeout.
And when Phil
Oh.
takes a timeout, you know it's a big deal.
Developing story right there.
Shaq got 0 points in the third quarter.
Only 2 shot attempts.
Yeah. Glenn Rice. Nope. Good board, Pippen.
So they haven't been feeding them right now.
17 for
Wallace
Rasheed.
has 17.
Yeah. Let's go, Steve. You made what, 3 in a row? Go right back at him. They're going to Rasheed though. It looks like. Good shot. Tough. Oh, he
Ooh.
made
Why don't they
that.
got Shaq on Rasheed, though?
AC Green. Well, you gotta have Shaq on Sabonis just for size.
Rasheed is eating up who's ever on him.
AC Green.
That was-
but
Well, that was like perfect defense, though. He
Yeah.
just made it over
yeah,
him.
that's good defense. You live with
Like,
that.
what can you do?
That's like me versus you on the court, Dustin. Sometimes you play good D on me. Sometimes I just make a good shot. We gotta go play again, man. What has it been, like a week?
I played like 4 days ago.
I know, but I'm trying to get back out there. Let's go tomorrow.
I got things to do tomorrow.
Nah, you got it.
I'm fully stacked, bro. I gotta go set up the tent now.
Let's go, Portland.
Pippen has 9 points and 8 rebounds at this point.
9 and 8. I want a little more offense from you, Scotty. Good pass, though. Boom.
Man, dude, they can't stop him.
Feed Rashid. Good pass by Scotty.
I am ashamed of myself for not realizing how good that man really was.
Well, now you know, though. You're learning.
Yeah, Rashid was a dog.
Ori. He usually makes those. They call him Big Shot Bob for a reason.
Yeah, if it was the end of the game, he would have made it for sure.
Yeah.
But he's had streaks where we're like, oh, he's like 0 for 7 or something so far in this series.
Who's that?
The Magic one.
The greatest point guard of all time. We can say that with certainty. Get that Steph Curry
For
talk
sure.
out of here.
Bend the
He's
knee.
damn good, but he's not Magic Johnson.
Bend
Steph's
the
gonna
knee.
finish his career with more chips than Magic, though.
If he does,
He might
congrats.
get there.
Maybe he will, but he needs another one just to tie, right? Is he at 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm being serious when I ask this question. Did Magic have a 3-point shot?
Hmm.
Okay.
You can make it.
Yeah, if he needed
Was
it.
he Steph Curry? No. He was more pass first, but he was an excellent point guard, bro, and he could score too.
He could do
trust
whatever
me,
the team
I'm not
needed.
saying he ain't good.
He's a rebounding guard too.
He
with that
played
size.
every position in the finals.
Yep.
All 5.
When people talk about LeBron can guard all 5 positions or
Only
play all
one-
5, Magic did that
He
for
actually
real.
did that in the finals when Kareem was hurt.
Yep.
He even played center.
He started.
he
at
started at center.
center. Won Finals MVP, right?
So he
Yeah.
did a jump ball.
Yeah, and hit the game winner.
Wow.
The little jump hook. You've seen the iconic the little jump hook to win
Yeah.
the game?
Yeah, that
Magic
Kareem
Johnson.
taught him. I freaking
That was
Get a
rookie
boner
Magic.
thinking about that.
Rookie Magic, game winner in the finals, finals MVP.
Man, that Steve Smith dude is out here balling.
Thanks. That's a good one to know. I'm happy that you're pointing out Steve Smith right now. Twitter doesn't know who the fuck Steve Smith is, but
Well,
he's
yeah,
a baller.
but he's out here. He just hit like 5 in a row.
Yep, he's trying to put him away, bro. They're up 13, late third, in game 7.
yeah.
Rashid, let's go.
They gotta have an answer for that,
Just
man.
getting messed up.
They need an answer for Rashid,
Up
bro.
15.
Time to put Shaq on him.
But this is crazy. Imagine if this is happening live. You're like, in LA against Shaq and Kobe? Like, what the fuck?
Sabonis is playing good defense on Shaq.
He just got to use his weight and his length and just stay in front of him, make it difficult. That's an offensive foul. I didn't see an offensive. Oh, they just called it out of bounds, I think, or travel. Turnover, Shaq. Good deal, Sabonis. You called it. Steve Smith can play point, as you can see.
If he hits another
Yeah,
shot,
but you see
I'm
how
gonna
it was
lose
like
my
a
mind.
1-possession game and then it
Took
just
took
gets
off.
out of hand real quick.
Yeah.
Look at that fight right there.
Yeah, Shrimp and Ori, it looks like. Shrimp's talking, he didn't like it.
'Cause it gets chippy.
I miss this NBA, bro.
And nobody
Me
got
too.
teed up or nothing.
Yeah, it's just basketball.
Yeah.
Well, the
No-
ref
nobody
stops
was
it,
falling.
but I think it's just like a warning.
There's
Yeah, they're like grabbing onto each other. It's just basketball, man. It's
Like,
game
he should-
7.
He shoved his arm in my hand.
He was trying to hold my hand.
15-point game. What you got, LA?
Ooh, Kobe got the ball smacked. That's good.
Oh, I knew that was
I like
going
that.
in.
I like
I've seen
that.
him
Man.
do that 1,000 times.
That-
Kobe has that signature right there, dude. It's
yeah, when he
You
gets
can't
that,
stop it.
that like head fake and
Little
freaking
dribble.
swish.
Let me
Yeah.
pull up with confidence. Nail that shit.
Yeah,
Step
he's,
back.
he's hit that over some of the best.
Scotty with the step back. Over Brian Shaw. That's a mismatch.
yeah, but see, it's about time where Scotty closes his game out. He's a veteran. He needs to step
Bro,
up. and-
Scotty closes this out, and the people talk about him a lot differently.
Yeah, in LA.
Yeah. Brian Shaw. Oh.
Boom.
Off the glass.
What a shot.
Brian Shaw.
Here's your guy. Good look. Close.
He was one of my guys.
A 13-point game, right?
Hey,
Going into
Twitter.
the fourth.
What you need to learn today, people on Twitter, Steve Smith is a baller, okay?
Rasheed was a baller. Sabonis doing this thing.
Twitter
Pippen.
really be saying they don't know some of these guys?
They don't know like any of these guys.
Are they a younger crowd or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to talk basketball. My biggest
It's
thing
a
is
15-point lead right now.
don't talk about basketball that you haven't watched.
I agree.
And I mean,
15-point lead in the fourth quarter.
I prefer that you watched it recently. Because I forget shit. That's why I'm rewatching. Don't want to know. Shot going to work.
People are probably thinking the Blazers are about to do something rare and win a Game 7 on the road.
Yeah, it hasn't been done in a
Go
long
to the
time.
finals. Gonna see Pippen go to the finals without Jordan.
Was that Kobe? I like
Yeah.
that. Off the glass, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's so nice. For being
Isn't
so
that-
young, that game right there is
To
amazing.
me, off the glass is like a cheap jumper.
But it's, bro, there's a reason Kobe, Tim Duncan made a career off of that.
You don't think that it's a cheap little system jumper?
Absolutely not. In the NBA, getting paid millions
If you
to
can
win
make it, do
championships,
anything.
buckets. I don't give a fuck how.
Who was it that did his free throws like
Yeah,
Granny style?
Rick Barry.
He'd make it like
Hall of
every
Famer.
time.
Granny style shooter.
Great percentage. Nick Van Exel will shoot from farther back from the free throw line.
Fiji water.
Sound like you was in a commercial. It's like,
Gotta
Bro,
pay
I
some
love-
bills right now.
I love Fiji water. It's delicious.
ugh. Now that's
I
the
think
Shaq
some
that needs to
teams
step up.
would fold, and some teams
I missed it.
Sabonis.
respond well.
Sabonis is a big dude, but he's out here hustling.
Well,
man.
Shaq's quick for his size, man. Boom. How do you defend that?
You can't.
If Shaq wants
Yeah.
to do that, how do you defend that?
You can't.
Yeah, he's too OP.
There's nobody
Yeah.
who can.
That's why,
He's like if you made a guy on the game and like I'm gonna make him really big and really strong and
really athletic.
and agile. Yeah,
Like he can bring the ball up if he
yeah,
needs
fast.
to and
People
pass.
are like, no, you can't use that guy.
It's like too high. Yeah.
This is where I want to see greatness from somebody. Down
Real.
15, somebody from the Lakers needs to show me something.
Foul looks like on Rick
Someone has
Fox.
to do something if they want to come back.
Mm-hmm. Feels like I've been here before. Let's see what happens.
He's probably like, man, I better not lose this to my old.
Phil's such an OG man, such a champion,
Yeah, you see,
winner
like,
at every
he's not-
level.
He's not stressing.
Bonzi, make your free throws, Bonzi. There you go.
It's
Yeah.
crazy when Scotty was trying to turn on him though. But
What do you mean? 94?
no, when Scotty was saying that Phil,
Oh, recently?
yeah,
Yeah, Scotty's retarded. I mean, I can't say that, but you know what I mean. Like, Scotty is.
he's got that ring on. He's like, yup.
You can't say that.
Like this is just one. I think that was when in the finals. I think he would wear, like game one, he would wear his first ring, and then like each game he would wear a different ring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of his championship rings.
Kobe or Shaq's getting hot.
Yeah.
I don't know how you stop that. You gotta keep him out farther away from the paint.
Didn't they call Shaq Diesel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Superman.
That's why I called him Big Daddy Diesel earlier.
It's his basketball Josh.
Freaking.
Bonzi.
That's just Shaq.
Oh!
Ooh,
Where are you going with
Kobe
that one,
said that's
Bonzi?
mine. I want to see one of them old step back threes from Kobe.
Good look. Boom. Brian Shaw. He's been
He's
hitting
hit a couple
those
big shots
in his
tonight.
career too.
Yeah.
He was solid.
They're down
He
10,
could do
Josh.
it.
Are you sweating bullets?
This is the fourth
Yeah.
right now. 9.
Yeah. It's a big deal. Game 7.
Yeah. 18 for Kobe. 11-11. Good D, down to Rashid. Go to work. He can't guard you. Bring the double.
They said we tired of Rashid destroying us.
Good look. Couldn't make it. Here comes Kobe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rashid was an excellent rebounder too, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Good shot blocker too. Yeah, good length.
Oh man,
He was good. That's why when Pistons got him, that was a big deal.
I'm so glad that I got to see this side of Rashid though, man, for real. This is definitely changing my perspective on him.
Mm-hmm. Get in there, ball.
Ooh, Kobe, you gotta hit that.
I'll get the next one. 10-20 at the line, 12-14. Alright, what's the score here? Down 9 minutes to go.
66-75 Portland.
Pippen. Bonus. Down to Rashid. They're going to Rashid. Good look. Oh, in and out.
He's
Good
been
board,
hitting that all
though.
night, but not that one.
Great board
There's
by
a mismatch
Bonzi.
down there. Well, no, now he's
Go to work. That's Rick Fox, yeah. It's a good take, like, that's what you want. Just can't hit it. Down the shack.
Wow.
Touch foul. Come on now. He's like,
This guy's like, calm down.
I'm trying to chill, but what was that?
That's just bumping.
Yeah, come on now. It's big boy basketball.
Man, I'm impressed by Sabonis too. That defense
Yeah,
of Shaq, bro.
his fifth foul too, so now they gotta bring in Brian Grant. Shaq will go to work then.
Yeah.
He needs to at
Is
least.
he undersized or something?
Yeah, I mean he's good, like 6'10", 250, 260, something like that, but
Ridiculous. The way he grabs rebounds.
he just can't defend Shaq. He's too small. Like Sabonis is massive, so it helps.
Yeah, there's guys like that are taller than Shaq, but Shaq still outweighs him. Shaq is a beast.
Yeah, 6'9", 250 is what they got him listed at.
6'9" for center?
Well, he's playing backup center at this time. He's a power forward / center. I mean, yeah, ideally you want Brian Grant at power forward. So that's their situation, and they got Jermaine O'Neal, who I would be playing Jermaine O'Neal more minutes. He's bigger. He's young, but that's the thing. He's young, and they're not trusting him, not giving him a lot of minutes.
They don't know who he is yet.
Well, he doesn't have to really score on the offensive end. He just needs to play
just stop
defense against Shaq.
Yeah, I agree. I would be putting him in, but they got Brian Grant on him.
Why keep a guy in who's just getting smoked every time he goes to the lane? I mean, it's not his fault. Shaq's just a bigger dude.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I probably would have went to that early, because like worst case scenario.
Hey, if Jermaine O'Neal fouls out,
and we go to the original plan.
Yeah, exactly.
the only 6'9" guy that I watched film on that slowed down Shaq was Dennis Rodman.
What was
What
Ben
about Ben
Wallace's
Wallace?
size? I think
I
he's
thought he
like
was
6'9". Rodman's like 6'6", 6'7".
Rodman's that short?
Mm.
For a power forward?
Yeah.
Playing
He is a
defense
beast.
like that?
He started out as a small forward,
the
but
king of
he
rebounding.
was like a natural power forward at that size, bro.
That's freaking nuts, dude.
I mean, you
Former
put him on
defensive player
Sean
of the
Kemp,
year.
you put
Can we
him on
watch some
Karl
of his
Malone.
games, dude? I want to see. I want to see some Rodman physical, like
Yeah, we will be. We'll be watching the Rodman Bulls, Rodman Spurs coming up.
doing this podcast with you. I'm about to learn the whole history of the NBA. Watch,
I want to do, start doing these a lot
and
because
I'm enjoying every second of it too.
this is what I've been watching. Like,
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
So thank you, bro. Like this means a lot to be able to learn this stuff. Now I can win my debates.
Bonzi. Well, you can point back to it, be like, bro, I just watched the game where, and then break it down, and he'll be like, you guys don't know about.
8-point game, 7.5 left.
It's okay, Josh. It ain't over yet.
Brian Shaw.
Oh,
Nope.
these Laker teams are why I believe it's not over till it's over.
Good luck. Who's that? Robert
Horry.
Horry, of course.
You just said Big Shot Bob, right?
Yeah,
That was a big shot.
that's a big ass shot. Down to
Now
5.
it's 5
Now you're believing.
after being down 15.
He has a weird jumper, though.
Yeah, but it goes in when it matters.
Come on, Wallace. I'm actually cheering for Wallace over here. I like seeing him cook.
Yeah, double shoot.
Good look. Pippen missing. There's something to keep an eye on. Pippen's missed a couple now.
Nice.
It's the fourth quarter. Pippen's got to hit that. He's a veteran.
Well, and there's pressure. Think about the pressure in LA.
Yeah, but he's been playing for so long, though.
Yeah,
Lakers
but
are
not
on a
as the
10-0
number
run.
one, bro. He's always had MJ.
What the hell was that?
That's offensive, I think. Yeah.
You tried to
Well-
jump on his back?
He was going too fast, too strong to the hole, and had no out. No one to
I
pass
know. I'm
to.
just making a joke out of it.
Yeah, but like he got caught. Obvious charging call.
If there was anybody on this Blazers team, I mean, obviously
Go to work.
Wallace, but
Good.
who should be stepping up right now? Who do you think it is?
On who?
If there's anybody on this Portland team who should be
Pippen and Rashid.
closing it out right now,
Yes, the 1 and 2 options.
Yeah.
Put
She's
in-
been hot the whole
put
game.
Steve Smith back in. Is he out there?
Yeah, he's right there.
Man, give him the ball. He
Give
was.
him some looks. There's Kobe. He don't give a fuck. He's like, I'm trying to go to the
Kobe had
finals.
ice in his veins, man.
Now it's a 3-point game. Yeah.
That dude didn't care where he was at, who he was in front of.
Good look.
Nothing stunned him.
Back up Pippen. Set it up, Pippen.
Yeah, that's why I
Steve
love
Smith
watching him
now.
play.
Against Kobe. Good D Kobe. Excellent D Kobe.
Good board.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good
that's
job, Brian
more
Grant.
frustrating to me than the
Especially at this
offensive
point in the
rebounds.
game, yeah. Those are killer. Going
Well,
to Rashid.
That's how Golden State lost those 2 games to Boston, dude. They were getting out rebound bad.
Good look. You gotta make that, Rashid. Board Kobe. Let's go.
Ooh, this
Yeah,
is
for
more
sure.
important than choking.
No one's hitting right now for Portland. Rashid's missing. Scotty's missing.
If you're shooting a bad percentage as a team but are getting a shitload of offensive rebounds, you can still win.
Look at this.
Oh.
Ice in my veins. Oh, come on.
I like that take though. I'm okay with that. It's a good look.
That one.
And your Kobe.
Like Kobe's one that if you're down 2 and there's only time for 1 shot left, he's probably gonna take a 3
Yeah. Oh.
to freaking cut your
Jackson,
I
get
give him
that
now.
shit
Good
out of
Lord,
here.
you.
Yeah.
Come on,
Come
Pippen.
on,
This has got to
Pippen.
be you.
Take that, Pippen.
Dang, their 2 stars are choking.
Yeah. Well, they're getting decent looks. I don't consider that choking. Like, if you're getting good looks and it's not falling, I just hate it when you're, like,
Jesus.
hesitating.
His
And
hands are
I didn't
big,
like
yeah.
Pippen passing that there. Pippen needs to be aggressive in these moments. But to his credit, that was a wide open J for Rashid.
Yeah, but Kobe's not passing that ball up. At least prime Kobe.
Pippen's a good passer, too. He's got a little LeBron mindset to him.
Whoa.
Going forward. Who was that?
Three.
Is that Rob? Who made that? It's a bonus. Rashid.
That's a mismatch.
Here comes a double. Goes to work. That was aggressive. He won some contact on that, but I'm okay with it. Look at that in the 4th.
17-4 scoring in favor of the Lakers.
It's
in the
tough,
fourth
man.
quarter.
Closing out. Yeah, it says Staples Center right there.
Staples Forum.
No, Staples Center.
Oh.
Kobe. Nope. Let's go, Scotty. Game tied.
Mm-hmm. With 3 minutes left.
Could have called a travel on that. Is lucky. It's a bonus.
Why is he way over there?
Oh, I like that from Rashid.
Yeah, that was a big shot.
He got position so much. There's nothing Ori can do there, and it isn't like go to work, Rashid. You can score on him all day. That's a tough matchup. Call a foul before the shot.
He just fouled out.
Yep, Sabonis is out.
Ooh.
But better, I mean,
What?
that's the thing is Shaq eats up fouls.
Where was that foul at, though?
They call it a shove, but yeah. I would like to see him just play through it. It's like, how are you supposed to defend Shaq?
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm just out here getting my ass kicked. I'm
They're
just
kind of
trying
shoving
to,
him back off of me, and it's a
Yeah.
foul on me. 41.
like, I'm just trying to not fall down.
There's that, what, 13 tonight? Is that what it said?
That free throw
Yeah.
made it 14.
Yeah.
14 tonight?
Yeah. But that's all. I like to see when.
If they
a
don't
player-
win, the narrative's not going to be good on Shaq. Ooh.
Yeah, he's one. If
Oh,
it's
I
not
like that,
going
though.
for him, it's going
I like
Shaq,
this.
Shaq running down the court like that.
he can get it done in other ways. He's been high energy.
Kick it out.
I'm
There
gonna
you
get that
go.
ball to Kobe.
Back to Rice. Back to Harper, down to Shaq. Good. Nice, big bucket. He's feeling it now.
Yeah.
Lakers up 2, yeah, taking the lead. You feel like it's yours now. They're
Come
playing
on, Pippen, you have to
confidence.
close this out.
It's
You need a
no
big
blood
shot
in
from
the
the
water.
veteran.
Rashid. That's who they're running through, you see. It's like almost like Rashid's number one option. There's Shaq with the defense.
yeah.
What'd they call? Goaltending or something?
Possibly. Once they're going down to the other end of the floor. Let's see. I don't know if it was on the way down. But
Yeah, I don't
It is
either.
what it is.
Alright.
tie
Portland
game,
got-
less than 2 minutes left.
They got a favorable call there. Alright, bring the double right away on Shaq. Kobe. Good D.
Why am I over here cheering for Hamilton? Or Wallace.
Look at Rashid. He doesn't like the call, obviously. No, this isn't the replay we need to see.
Man, how do you stop that?
You don't. If Shaq's gonna
can't.
make that. Alright, let's see this. I
Let's
didn't
hope
really-
that he misses.
Ooh.
Man, if he doesn't get him on the hands or wrist there, that's not a foul. And I don't know, I want to see another view of that.
But then
Because that looked
he
like it
makes-
could have been good D.
switches
2-point
free
game with
throws.
1:34 left.
Big
Put
time
him
free
up
throws
two.
for Kobe, yeah.
Come on,
minute and a
Pippen.
half left.
Pippen, you have to. Come on, be aggressive.
Let's
You have a
go.
mismatch right now.
See, do
There
that.
you
Do that when the whistle isn't blown,
go.
and we'll be alright.
Wow, Rashid almost got 30 points.
I don't know why Rashid's at the line, but here we go. He misses the free throw, though. Come on, Rashid. Now's not the time. This is not the time nor the place. 27. See, actually. Alright. You've been on it too, Rashid.
Well, yeah, it said that he had 27. That's
Yeah.
why they said
Hey,
that.
don't take my great mind away from me, Josh.
No, it's good being observant is a
Absolutely.
is a quality.
No, I'm just messing with you, man.
What yeah, 'cause, did he make that free throw?
No, he missed
Kobe.
them both.
Man,
And Kobe.
Kobe was clutch from the beginning.
21 years old. He doesn't care. He wants to go to the finals.
Yeah.
How do you not have nerves at being 21?
Kobe was built different.
There you go. Oh, Pippen, you gotta hit that.
Well, you gotta hit that if you're gonna advance. Now you're probably not gonna advance. Kobe, like, daggered up right here. Like, go up 6, tell him to go home. Oh, that's so
that right
nasty.
there. I always remember that.
That was ridiculous.
That was set up by Kobe.
Yeah.
That's the we're going to the finals. See you guys later. That's
Bro.
beautiful.
How do you stop that?
You don't.
I've seen like
That's
5
a
things
perfect
from
pass
Shaq.
by Kobe, and you're not stopping Shaq right there.
I've seen 5 things from Shaq in 10 minutes that you just can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody in NBA
Down
history can
6,
stop that.
you're in panic mode. So launch a 3.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, now you're good. Play some defense.
Was that Scotty?
I think that was Rashid.
Rashid hit a big 3 like that?
I think so.
Yeah.
So
now he has 30 points.
see, I don't like
Finish
fouling
with.
there. I disagree. Play defense. Maybe you get the ball to Shaq. You know what I mean? All right, Harper misses. But like, I'd rather have Shaq shooting free throws here than Harper.
Yeah, with
but
the-
Shaq's been on fire
I
today.
would try to play defense and get a stop.
Yeah, with that much time left,
Yeah,
I
you can-
wouldn't foul just yet.
What are they
Yeah.
down 4 now?
Down 4, yes.
Yep. You need a 3 here.
Don't necessarily. You can get 2. You just gotta score quick. I like it. Oh,
Where's his foul? Come on. You've been giving Shaq everything.
he got annihilated too.
Yeah, you can't just. Sometimes they would call that, and I would get upset. 'Cause,
Let's
like,
see.
you can't just run into Shaq and expect to get the call every time. So I remember like
a
Steve
foul.
Francis doing that.
Yeah, I think you gotta call it that. But I mean, all right,
Dang, Kobe's struggling from
make
the free
one of
throw
these,
line.
Kobe. It's like Game 7. Like, they're not giving you cheap fouls. If they think it's close, they're gonna go the other way. You gotta earn these games. Big
In and out.
Jesus, he missed them both. So you're technically still alive. Get a bucket. Even 2, but right away. Oh, a long 2, I don't like that.
That was a good look, though.
Yeah, but I'd rather I'd either go to the rim or shoot a 3.
You think they had enough time to go to the rim?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to the
Possibly
rim
get
right
an and
away.
one?
Yeah. Or get to the line, stop the clock. I don't like a long 2 there. If you're going to take a long 2, might as well take a 3 there. In that situation, I don't mean that for
Pippen's
hit
over
his
there
first
like,
free throw.
man.
all game.
Pippen's like, Mike, where you at?
Because I like mid-range shots, just not in that situation. Ori, got it.
And he hit
They
two
needed
both
they
of them.
needed the mid-range king, DeMar DeRozan.
Why? So they can get swept? No.
Get off my boy. You're a big DeMar hater.
How many championships does your boy have?
0, but he's young.
No, he's not. How many years has DeRozan been in the league?
Maybe 10,
Like 35?
35.
Since that song came out, it was like, I am just like the rose, and when I shoot it, it goes. And I was telling you, I always say,
I Spy.
DeRozan?
yeah, he said something like,
More like
I'm just
DeRozan.
like the rose, and in the playoffs, I'm frozen. Or
Yeah.
something.
It's accurate. It's not hate if it's accurate.
I wonder how big of a jewelry thing that Jackson had to have to fill up all his rings.
One for each finger and then another one. Just
Yeah.
wear them all.
It's got to be a beautiful collection.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks, Bulls, Lakers.
He won a title with the Knicks?
Yeah, as
When
a
he was a
player.
player.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just now learning this.
Yeah, he played on the Knicks when they won a title.
With Willis Reed.
And then he coached the Bulls.
70 something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can get revenge on that.
But a huge hurdle for the Lakers at that time was the Spurs.
Yeah.
And yeah, if they could beat the Spurs or go past the Spurs,
And the Blazers in
felt
this case.
really confident.
A hell of a
Yeah.
series.
Did that really
So,
happen?
All right.
61 points, 23 rebounds?
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Good shit. We'll do another rewatch soon. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to be bringing a lot of these kind of episodes going forward, so. Appreciate it. Have a good one, and peace out.